Good afternoon, folks. Joe Soto here. Some of you know me, some of you don't. And I get information, I get tips from everywhere. People reach out all the time. Um, I just got a tip from one of my clients. I got a message, piece of paper on their door that said to beware of the guy that runs Odessa, Texas Scanner and Odessa, Texas Audit, and a YouTube, Facebook page. Um, I'm saying something that some businesses have banned me from working for them, and I do IT work, and I do cyber security work, different levels, administrative security, administrative support. So, and these are high-end customers. And some of my clients include um, nurses' office, doctors' offices, the hospital districts, and have included law enforcement and other private security companies as well too. So I got a good reputation. I got a good background. I have to pass a background check. I have to pass drug tests. I have to pass psychological tests to be able to have these clients that I get. You think that your little message is going to deter them from using one of the most professional, one of the most efficient, one of the most reliable and trustworthy technicians they can find in this area? Me. Exactly. That's who I'm talking about. I have an excellent reputation at doing what I do. So, to far be it from me to step up here and put you out on the spotlight and ask you, why did you do this anonymously? Why didn't you tell my client who you were? Folks, this is cheap. I don't know. Like I said, you may not know me, and your first impression is the guy with the beard, the scanner guy, whatever. I've heard a lot of things from the public, man. You guys have been very creative about how you describe me, and it's okay. All right. The whole reason why I'm here doing this is because you put me here. You did this. But, this isn't a bad thing, guys. This is just society. This is just us working together. All I want to do is just exist in a society where our public officials know what the word accountability means. That's it. That's all I want. I'm not here to give anybody a hard time or be a so called threat to law enforcement. That's it. Give me a break. Grow a pair, man. I mean, if you're not on an FBI watch list, a sheriff's department watch list, what are you doing? What are you doing, really? Come on, step up. To go after my clients and to share bullshit like this is such a cheap move. It's such a dirty tactic, and it will backfire. Anyway, public information requests coming out real soon. I've got a couple of individuals that I'm looking at, and they all work in the county. But why do we have shady individuals working in the county? Why is it that you'll go after somebody like me for calling these people out, but you're afraid to call these people out who actually do stuff and who actually work in the county, who actually need to be held accountable? That's just, that's part of the job. That's part of being a public servant. I was talking to somebody earlier today. One of my good buddies who used to work with the Texas Marshals, Texas Marshal or U.S. Marshal. Either way, uh, he says, "Man, they take the word servant as an ego punch. If I can't call you a public servant without you feeling butthurt about it, you shouldn't be a public servant." One of the things that we both mentioned was my motion detector, in case any giraffes walk through the yard, you know. One of the things we said was being a public servant is actually something very honorable. It is a title worth bestowing. You know, it's not something you take lightly. It's not something you take offense to. Yeah, I call you a public servant. You shouldn't take that offensively. But if you do, you shouldn't be a public servant. Plain and simple. I don't think you should work in public service if you can't call yourself a public servant. Dude, grow a pair. Rat me out to the FBI for what? Oh, because you're a public servant. Anyway, um, yeah, feeding information to my clients like that, it's just really dirty, man. That's really dirty. Uh, like I said, karma's going to come back after you because you don't see me do that. You don't see me do that. Maybe that's how they're interpreting it, huh? Every time I post something on Facebook about somebody up to no good, they go, "Oh, well, we're gonna teach him a lesson and show him how to." Here, this is how they sound.
We're, we're going to teach him a lesson and teach him to mess with us and threaten our careers. Oh, hell no.
Seriously, man, grow a pair.